In this low-code feature focus, I'll demonstrate how to import a workflow from a Git repository. First, let's discuss the scenario. I have an application that's under version control at the PAA MBI GitHub repository. I also have a number of workflows that have already been created in my application. I'm going to focus on create new card. I'm going to open up my GitHub repository and notice that it's the PAA MBI. It's the one that was created for this application. I'm going to find the workflow in App Builder Workflows, and we can see all of our workflows. And again, the one I want to focus on is create new card. So I'll click into Workflow 5. Workflows come in two parts. They have a diagram and a workflow JSON. These two need to be combined in order to create a import file that can be imported into workflows. To learn the exact format, I went to workflows and exported and took a look at the content that was created. If you're interested, you can do that too. For now, I'll just walk through the steps. We need to do two things. The diagram is not automatically included within the workflow JSON. So we're going to open up the diagram and build the content that's necessary to also go into the workflow. Click into the diagram XML and copy all the text. We can copy it here. This needs a little formatting before it can go into the workflow. I'm going to paste it in a notepad, and then all of the quotes need to be escaped. So I'm going to do an edit replace, and I'm going to replace all the quotes with backslash quotes. This is to properly format the JSON. So we'll do replace all, and all the quotes will be corrected. Next, we return to the workflow 5 and open the workflow JSON. And in the same way, we're going to copy that. I'm going to copy this JSON and go to my second notepad and paste it there. This is almost all of the contents we need, except that we need to add the diagram. Underneath last modified on, we'll add an extra line, which is diagram XML. And then we'll put two quote signs and a comma. So the diagram XML will go here. We return to our other notepad and grab the modified content and return back to our notepad and paste it between the quote signs. This XML is now suitable to be imported into PlantinApp. We copy all of it and minimize and return to our workflows. Click on Import Workflow and paste. We'll also make a couple of other changes. We're going to remove the ID because it's going to assign a new ID, and we'll give it a new name. This is going to be from Git. So this will avoid overwriting our existing create new card workflow and give us a new one. We say import, and we got an error message. It was not a JSON file. So let's go back and take a look at our file and see what mistake I made there. Probably it's this extra line. We can remove this extra line, line break, and I think that will make it be in JSON format. So we'll copy it again, import workflow, and paste. Again, we'll make our changes. We don't want ID 5, and this is going to be import. And now the create new card from Git workflow exists, and the diagram has been carried forward. If we will just save and close, and now we see we have the new create new card from Git, and we can work with that workflow. This kind of scenario will allow you, if you've accidentally deleted or want to go back to an older version of a workflow, you'll be able to find it in Git, retrieve it, and use those techniques to build an import workflow file. In this low-code feature focus, we've discussed how to import a workflow from Git. Is there some other feature you'd like to see in our next video? Leave a comment in the section below. For more great low-code content, be sure to subscribe to PlantinApp.